Hare Krishna. Hope I'm audible. Hare Krishna. We'll start with the prayers. Om Ajnana Timirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaya Kadamahyam Dadanti Swapadantikam. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Preshtaya ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपाय कदा मह्यं ददान्ति स्वपदान्तिकम्। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी इति नामिने। नमस्ते सरस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंदा श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे हरिहराय नमः कृष्णाय यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय केशवाय नमः हरिहराय नमः कृष्ण यादवाय नमः यादवाय माधवाय गोविंदाय नमः। श्री कृष्ण हरि बोल गोपाल हरि बोल राधा रमण गोविंद हरि बोल। श्री कृष्ण हरि बोल गोपाल हरि बोल राधा रमण गोविंद हरि बोल। जय राधा गोविंद राधे जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय पंचतत्वा जय पंचतत्वा पंचतत्वा जय पंचतत्वा जय प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा प्रभुपादा जय प्रभुपादा निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। So welcome you all to the level 2 class, and today we'll be learning chapter number 10, the opulence of the absolute. Okay. Shri Shri Radha Govind ki Jai. Uh, this is a brief about a previous chapter, 9.1 to 9.3 is hearing about Krishna, qualifications and disqualifications. Aishwarya Jnana, Krishna's Achintya Veda Abheda, relationship with the material world. We have already discussed about the non-worshippers and the worshippers, and ultimately Krishna is the supreme object of the worship. Okay, these are the verses which we'll be learning in this particular chapter. 10.1 to 10.7 is Krishna's position as origin of everything. He is the seed-giving father, and he is the source for all the living as well as the non-living thing. And 10.8 to 10.11 is a Chaturshloka, where the entire gist of Bhagavad Gita is being told. 10.12 to 42 is Arjuna's acceptance and his request. Okay, so these are the following sections. So let's go ahead. So Lord Krishna at the end of 9th chapter advises to fix his mind on him. Okay, Manmana Bhava Madhakto. Hence, describe his opulences on which a devotee can fix his mind and how to remember him at the time of leaving this material body. And when we see opulent, powerful, and beautiful things in creation. So at the end, Lord Krishna will say that one should become a pure devotee of the Lord by focusing his mind on the Lord. Okay. Focus on description of Krishna's opulence by hearing, automatically it will increases the devotion. Okay. So the same thing. Yeah. Anyone knowing Krishna as an unborn Supreme Lord and the source of all sages and demigods is undiluted and free from the sin. Okay. So he is the source for all the living entities, non-living entities. He is the source of all the demigods. Everything you name in the universe, it is again, the source is Lord Krishna. All qualities and attitudes, freedom from illusion, self-control, infamy are created by Krishna. Even the progenitors of the universe are born from his mind. Okay. And those who knows Krishna's glory engage in his service. So those who know about him will not waste a time, but in turn engage in the service of the Lord. This particular picture is from the uh, Mahabharata, that is before the start of the war. Can somebody please identify who is on the head end of the Lord Krishna and who is on the foot end?
Head
Hare
end is
Krishna
Duryodhana
Mataji.
Mataji. Yeah.
Okay.
Duryodhan Arjun. Arjun is towards the foot side. Duryodhan towards the
Anybody
head.
knows the story behind this?
Yes, Mataji. Uh, Lord Krishna
So
told
Lord
that
Krishna, see, nobody wanted any destruction is there, families will get destroyed, so all women will be unprotected. Okay, so Lord Krishna tried his best not to go ahead with that, but Duryodhana was very adamant on that, and he said no, we have to, if you think Pandavas are so powerful and intelligent and they are very what do you say, skilled persons, so let them win over me. Okay, so that was his opinion. So Lord Krishna said, okay, I'll just take a nap for a while. So when I get up, whoever I see first, I will be there on their side, and my army will be on the opposite side. Okay, so this was his decision. Okay, and Duryodhana is having all wealth, opulence, everything and all, so he's very much proud of his possessions. He says, I being a king, why should I be waiting somewhere near the foot end of Lord Krishna? So for the Duratmas, they cannot see the Lord as he is. Okay, they perceive him as a normal, ordinary individual. Here is the same case with Duryodhana. So he pull a chair and he sit at the head end of the Lord Krishna. And you can see our Arjuna, he is always respectful and worshipping Lord Krishna. So he's sitting near the foot and waiting for the Lord to get up. So definitely one who get up, we'll see the one who is sitting at the foot end, right? So in that way, Lord Krishna chose to be on the side of Pandavas, and all the army of Lord Krishna were on the side of the Kauravas. Okay. So, but Pandavas were very happy because Lord is on their side, but at the same time, Duryodhana was also very happy because he got the army, okay? Because he seen Lord Krishna as a simple, ordinary man, and he feels, okay, if one person is not there with me, it's okay, but his whole army is there with me. So such a foolish person I have never seen in my life, that he himself don't want to participate in the war. At the same time, he's giving off all his army. So, but there is a big reason behind that. Okay, so this particular picture is from that scene. Okay. Uh, Lord, the Supreme Lord said, my dear friend, mighty Arjuna, listen again to my supreme word, which I shall impart to you for your benefit and which will give you a great joy. Okay. Lord Krishna asks us to listen carefully as he will reveal more wonderful knowledge about his opulence. Okay. And he is explaining different energies and how they are acting. And Lord establishes different energies to establish devotion in firm conviction, and also giving more confidential knowledge of his specific opulences and his work. Okay. Hearing is the most important qualification or one most important type of a bhakti. Navata bhakti mein, hearing the most important one. Okay. Which will have an inquisitiveness, eagerness to hear about the Lord and go more near the Lord. Okay. Discourses in the societies of devotee can take place only among those who are really anxious to be in Krishna consciousness. Just like Arjuna's qualification, you are dear to me. Okay, we should always be inquisitive to know about the Lord. Okay. So can somebody say this picture represents whom?
Devaki Mataji.
Yes, yes, Mataji. Yes. नामे विदु सुरगणः प्रभावं नामहर्षया अहं आदिर्हि देवानां महर्षीणां च सर्वश. Neither the host of demigods nor the great sages know my origin, for in every respect I am the source of demigods and the sage. So we can see a lot of demigods who are worshipping the Lord from above. Okay. And uh, again, the source for all this is again is the Lord. Okay. He who knows me as the unborn, as the beginningless, as the supreme Lord in all the worlds, he undiluted among the men is free from all sin. Okay. He is free from all contamination. Okay. So this particular picture, as rightly said, is Devaki Mataji, who is bearing the Lord Krishna in her womb. बुद्धिर्ज्ञानं सम्मोहा क्षमा सत्यं दमा समा सुखं दुःखं भवो भावो भयं चाभयमेव च अहिंसा समता तुष्टिस्तपोदानं यशो यश भवन्ति भवभूतानां मत्त एवावृतग्विधः. Intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, control of the senses, control of the mind, happiness and distress, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame and infamy, all these various qualities of the living being are created by me alone. So, all majority are born out of the subtle mind. Okay. So these are the details of the same. Intelligence or buddhi, the power to analyze properly things in a proper perspective. Okay. Jnanam is knowing the distinction between the matter and the spirits. Okay. As example is academician will speak only about the matter. Freedom from delusion, asammoha. So without any hesitation, based on the transcendental knowledge of the Lord, nothing can be accepted blindly. Okay, whatever which is there in Vedas, if we read, automatically our illusion will be gone. Tolerance and forgiveness is the foremost quality of a devotee. Will be practiced. He will bear insult and honor in the same way. Truthfulness, sattva, facts presented as they are for the benefit of others, not distruth, not distort truth or some personal interest. Okay, whatever it is, you know, whether it is a bitter pill, but they will present it in a proper way. Okay. Control of senses, this automatical, once we are engaging, our senses will be under control. Control of mind also, obviously, when we are putting Lord Krishna as the center, everything will get control. And happiness and distress will not matter because these are like a seasons. Coming to the other qualities are the for the soul which realizes the Lord, there is no birth and death. Their fearlessness, the first and foremost quality of a pure devotee, non-violence, not into any sort of not that hurting somebody, but non-violence is through the words or through your actions also. Equanimity is samatha towards all the living souls. Satisfaction, they're contented with what we have. And austerity and penances is they perform severe austerity of the mind, body, and the soul. That is a tapasya. And charity, giving in mode of a goodness. And fame. Fame, it is just, if it comes, it's okay. But otherwise, anything is okay for the Krishna's devotee. Okay, they are not keen on certain things. So, महर्षया सप्तपूर्वे चत्वरो मनवस्तथा मद्भावा मनसा जाता येषं लोका ima praja. The 7 great sages, and before them the 4 great sages, the Manu, the progenitors of the Manu, are born out of my men, and all creatures in this planet descend from them. Okay, Manu is the first progenitor. Then comes the Ikshvaku dynasty and all those things. But whatever may be the origin, but Lord Krishna is the source for all these people. Okay. Yeah, Brahma has been told the Pitamaha, the great grandfather, because he created all the living entities. Okay. Then from Brahma, you know, the 4 Kumaras, the Sanaka, Sananda, Sanatana, Sanat Kumara. Okay, these 4 are the Naishtika brahmacharis. They didn't marry in their lifetime. And next comes the 25 patriarchs of the living entities, the 7 sages. Who are the 7 sages? Kashyapa, Atrimuni, Vashishta, Vishwamitra, Gautama, Jamadagni, and Bharatvacha. And 14 Manus. Okay, Swayambhu, Swarochisha, Uttama, Tamasa, Raivata, Chakshusa, Vaivasvata, Savarni, Daksha Savarni, Brahma Savarni, Dharma Savarni, Rudra, Deva, and Indra Savarni. So these are the various Manu. Okay. So, like how the mankind had started. Okay. Tam vibhutim yogam cha mama yo veti tatvata so vikalpena yogena yujyate natra samshaya. He who knows the truth, he who knows in truth this glory and power of mind, engage in unalloyed devotion service. Of this there is no doubt. Okay, so when somebody knows that Lord is the seed-giving Father, he will not have any illusion, and he will not waste even a time to think about anything else, but he will engage in service of the Lord. Okay. So this is the knowledge about Krishna. Next comes the knowledge about the Krishna, that he is the seed-giving Father. So next is the Chatushloka, 10.8 to 10.11. This is entire gist of the Bhagavad Gita will be spoken in this particular 4 shlokas. Aham sarvasva prabhavo matta sarvam pravartati iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvita. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who knows this perfectly engaged in devotion service and worship me with all their hearts. Okay. In the previous slides, we have come to know that he is a seed-giving Father, and everything in the material world is emanating from him. And one who knows this will engage in devotion service of the Lord and worship with the total heart. Okay. So Krishna is the source of all spiritual and the material worlds. Okay. So that's what he is saying. So the person who knows that will surrender on to the Lord. मच्चित्ता मद्गता प्राणा बोधयन्ता परस्परं कथयन्तश्च मां नित्यं तुष्यन्ति च रमन्ति च. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are surrendered to me, and they derive great satisfaction in this, enlightening one another and conversing about me. Okay, so I think I'll just ask you a question. What will be the conversation between the two devotees when they meet each other? Yes, anybody from the audience?
Hare Krishna Mataji. They will talk about the upcoming program coming in, like we have Narsimha Chaturdashi on 11th of May. They will talk about Ekadashi, which is on 8th of May, and they will talk whatever is related to Krishna and Bhakti, Mataji, about
Yeah.
japa,
First
about
of all,
new
they'll greet each
bhajan, what
other.
they have learned.
Yes, yes, Mataji. Yes,
Yes,
two devotee with meet and they discuss over Krishna, how to uh, reach, how to get Krishna. Just two devotee with meet, we discuss over. Yes, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. So first we say each other Hare Krishna. So with greeting, we start with remembering the Lord. Then we'll just measure each other's sadhana and our progress and what activities we are done for the Lord. So this will be a source of our discussion, isn't it?
Yes,
So
yes, yes.
the thoughts of your devotee dwells in me, okay? And their lives are surrender unto me, definitely. And they derive great satisfaction, bliss, enlightening each other discussing about me, isn't it? So we derive great pleasure by talking about Lord Krishna, isn't it? So these are the various activity a devotee is engaged. Okay. In preliminary stage, they release the transcendental pleasure from the service itself. But in the mature stage, they are always situated in a God of love and thus release the greatest, highest perfection, which is exhibited by the Lord in his abode. Okay. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me, life fully devoted unto my service. They derive great satisfaction and bliss, always conversing about the Lord. Okay. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam प्रीतिपूर्वकं ददामि बुद्धियोगं तं येन माम् उपयन्ति ते. Those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Okay, if we take one step forward towards Lord, Lord will take 10,000 steps towards us. Okay, so we just have to make our move. He will give us a required intelligence by which we know him. Okay. So Karma Yoga, Buddhi Yoga, Jnana Yoga. Karma Yoga, as we have discussed of the previous 6 chapters, where we are doing a work and submitting the results onto the Lord. Okay. And Bhakti Yoga is totally knowing the Lord, that he is the source of everything and he is unborn, infallible, and then what do you say, surrendering onto the Lord and practicing the bhakti is the highest form of devotion service one can attain. And Jnana Yoga are the accessory, what do you say, the jewelry, I can say, okay, which will help you out as a person, which you should be, by which you can practice the bhakti. Okay. तेषमेवानुकम्पार्थम् अहम् अज्ञानजां तमा नाशयामि आत्मभावस्तो ज्ञानदीपेन भास्वत. Out of compassion for them, I, dwelling in their heart, destroy the shining lamp of knowledge, the darkness born of ignorance. Definitely, when the sunlight comes, the darkness is gone, right? Similarly, once we have a knowledge about the Lord, automatically all the ignorance, darkness is gone. Okay. So these are the various pictures of different devotees, you know. Can anybody see what are these examples?
Is, spiritual master giving speeches to devotee, or devotee listen very carefully over Krishna related. Yeah.
So many examples are there. This includes the Parikshit Maharaj taking shelter of the Sukadeva Goswami.
Yeah. Yeah,
Special
Mataji.
of the Lord destroy all the impediments and dispels any ignorance in the heart with the shining lamp of the knowledge. So we just have to take one step towards him. We'll automatically take many steps to get us more closer to Lord Krishna. Okay. So
Yeah.
Arjuna accepts Krishna's questions and requests to hear more out of his opulences. Now our Arjuna's devotion service towards the Lord is increasing and he wanted to know more about the Lord. Okay. Arjuna
Okay.
refers to previous authorities, thus confirm Krishna as the supreme personality of the Godhead, also by his own realization, and he prayed to Krishna to hear more of his glory. Okay. So that he always think of him and remember him. Otherwise, Krishna will remain unknowable. Arjuna Uvacha Param Brahma Param Dhama Pavitram Paramam Bhavan Purusham Shashvatam Divyam Adi Devam Vajam Vibham Ahastam Rasaya Sarve Devarsir Naradas Ashito Devalo Vyasa Swayam Chaiva Bhavishime. Arjuna said, you are the supreme Brahman, the ultimate, the supreme abode and the purifier, the absolute truth and the eternal divine person. Okay. The primal God, that is the original source, the transcendental and origin, unborn, all-pervading beauty, all the sages such as Narada, Asita, Devala, Vyasa proclaimed this of you, and now you yourself are declaring it to me. Okay, so Arjuna is saying that he is all-pervading, all-existing. So yes, everything again, Lord is a source, but now Lord himself is revealing to Arjuna here. Okay, so this is the same thing which is in a pictorial form. सर्वमेतदृशं ऋतं मन्ये यन्मां वादसि केशव नाहि ते भगवान् व्यक्तिं विदुर्देवा न दानव. Oh Krishna, I totally accept this, accept as a truth all that you have told me. Neither the gods nor the demons or the lords know my personality. Okay. So indeed you alone know yourself by all your potencies, O origin of all, Lord of all beings, God of gods, O supreme person, Lord of the universe. The acceptance of Arjuna of all that Krishna says should be emulated, then we can understand the essence of Bhagavad Gita, and then only we can understand that Krishna is the supreme personality of the Godhead. Okay. When he knows this, we know that he is the source of everything. Yes. He is the ultimate creator, maintainer, annihilator. So how should I meditate upon you? In what form are you to be contemplated, O blessed Lord? So this is the next question. Tell me in detail, O Janardana, okay, of your mighty potencies and glories, for I never tire of hearing your ambrosial words. Okay. Now, Arjuna wanted to meditate upon the Lord, and he's asking how to go about with that. Okay. Yeah. Advantages of hearing Lord Krishna's appearances. Hearing increases the remembrance, and we can always think of a Krishna. Okay. So by thinking of Krishna, one is never satiated by hearing about Krishna and remembers Krishna, one can relish the greater nectar. Okay. Why Arjuna wanted to hear more about an pervading appearances of Lord Krishna. Okay. He is already satisfied. Okay. And with understanding of Krishna and has no doubt about the Krishna's position. So now why he is asking for the sake of a common man, for the sake of the materialistic people, for personal absorption, Arjuna wants to know how I shall constantly think of you to taste the nectar. He wanted to hear more and more about the Lord. Okay. Coming to the Krishna's opulences. Now we'll come to know about the Lord Krishna's opulences. Lord Krishna describes the most prominent among his limitless, all-pervading opulence. There are many, but we will only pick and choose few. Okay, here. And which will explain that opulences simply indicate a fraction of his glory because he pervades and supports the entire universe with a mere fragment of his total potency. Okay. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha हन्तते कथयिष्यामि दिव्या हि आत्मविभूतय प्रदयन्ता कुरुक्षेष्टा नष्टो अन्तो vistarasya me. The blessed Lord said, yes, I will tell you of my splendorous manifestation, but only of those who are which are prominent, O Arjuna, for my opulence is limitless. Okay. If you take this, there are many things. What are all there? You take, there are so many demigods are there. Vasuki, the Rishi, Muni, Kamadhenu, everything. Again, Lord is there in all this thing. Okay, his appearances are limitless. Okay. So, yes, any devotee volunteer wanted to read this?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
38. Just Vishnu, Sun, Marich.
He is the Adityas among the Vishnu. He is the light among the sun.
Okay, okay.
He is the Maruts among the Marichi.
Star, Moon, Vedas, Sam, demigods, Indra,
Samaveda. Yeah, of the demigods is Lord Indra.
senses, my mind, living being, life force, Rudras, Lord Seva, Yachas and Rachas, Kuvera, priest, Brahaspati, generals, Skanda,
Prabhu,
body
I'll
of
continue. Hare Krishna, yeah. He is the priest among the Brahaspati. Among the general, he is Skanda. Among the bodies of the water, he is the
sorry,
ocean.
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Hare
So,
Krishna. Among the
Hare,
sages,
yeah.
he is Guru.
Yeah. Vibration, Om, chanting of holy name, Japa, sacrifice, immovable things, Himalayas, trees, holy pig, Avaswasthama, Astha,
Ashwatha.
Aswastha, sages of the demigods, Narad, Narada, singer of the demigod, Chitra, Chitratha, perfected being, Siddhas, Kapila, horses, Uchisrava, Lord Elephant, here Aravat. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Some
Hare
mistake
Krishna.
happened when small things. That's
No problem.
difference.
So in
Yeah.
continuation, we have many, like he is a man among the monarch, weapon among the Vajras, among the cow, he is the Surabhi, and procreation, he is the Kandarpa Cupid, among the servant, he is Vasuki, among the snake, he is Ananta, and aquatic deities Varuna, departed ancestor Aryama, dispensers of law Yama, Daitya demands Pralada, subdues time, and among the beasts he is the lion, among the birds he is the Garuda, among the purifier he is the wind, among the wielders of weapons he is the Rama, and among the fishes he is the shark, and among the flowing rivers he is Ganga. Among the creation, beginning and also the middle, among the sciences is the spiritual science and the self, and among the logicians is the conclusive truth, and among the letters is syllable a, and among the compound words he is dual word, dvandva samasa, and among the creators he is the Brahma. Okay, so take anything again, Lord Krishna is there. All devouring death and generators of the things yet to be. And he is the woman among the fame, fortune, speech, memory, intelligence, faithfulness, and the patient. And he is the among the hymns, he is the Brahatsama. Among the poetry is Gayatri, and among the months he is the Margashira, and among the seasons he is the spring. And among the chiefs, he is greater than that, and he is the great gambler. So likewise, among the Pandavas is Arjuna, and among the sages is Vyasadeva, and among the thinkers is the Usana, and among the punishments, rod of chastisement, and among the victory seekers is the morality, and among the seekers is the silence, among the wise is the wisdom. So whatever you take, whether it is a material, non-material thing, but Lord is there in all the living and non-living entities as a um, uh, um, um, the one who generates, maintains and annihilate the thing. So these are the in detail what we have read. Okay. Furthermore, O Arjuna, I am the generating seed of all existence. There is no moving and unmoving that can exist without me. O mighty conqueror of enemies, there is no end to my divine manifestation. So, what I've spoken to you is just a mere indication of my infinite opulences. So, there are many opulences of the Lord, but here we have taken only very few as an example. Knowing that all opulent, beautiful, glorious creations spring from but a spark of my splendor. Okay. So all those things what I have told you is just a mere representation of my all opulences, but everything emanates from him. Okay. Yad yad vibhuti mat sattvam srimad urjitam eva va tat tat eva gachatvam mama teshomsa sambhavam. Know that all beautiful, glorious, and mighty creation springs from my but a spark of my splendor. Okay. अथवा बहुनैतेन किं ज्ञातेन तव अर्जुन विष्टाभयम् idam krishnam ekam sena sito jagat. But what need is there, Arjuna, for all this detailed knowledge? With a single fragment of myself, I pervade and support this entire universe. Okay, this particular picture is of a Lord, where you can see the soul in different living entities which are there. The same soul given by the super soul is there in all living entities. Only the learned man can appreciate the soul in all living entities and treat them accordingly. Okay, with an equal vision. Okay, so that's what one has to learn once you are progressing further in the bhakti. Okay, so Lord Krishna supports and pervades the entire universe with a mere fragment of himself. Okay, and from Krishna's potent energy, even the sun gets its power, and by Krishna's partial expansion, the whole world is maintained. Therefore, Lord Krishna is a worshipable. Okay. Chapter 10 explains how to concentrate mind in Krishna consciousness in full devotion service by hearing about different opulences and expansions of Lord Krishna's energies. And this also explains how to attain the highest devotional perfection of association of the Supreme Lord. Okay. And the only source is devotion service towards the Lord. Okay. So these are the various sections what we have discussed. Krishna's position as the origin of everything we have known, and everything you name, whether it is living and non-living entity, Lord Krishna is there. Chatushloka Bhagavata, which will tell you that he's the source of everything. His devotees are always engaged in knowing about him, and ultimately they will reach him. Okay. And Arjuna, his faith is more firm in Lord devotion service, and he wanted to hear more and more about the Lord, and he is asking Lord Krishna how to meditate upon him. So, Lord, for that, Lord has shown like all his infinite opulences so that he can meditate upon the Lord. So, this ends the 10th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So, in 11th chapter, we'll come to know about the different forms of the Lord by which we can meditate upon him. Any doubts you can ask. Tomorrow there will not be any class because we have completed today. Okay. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Yes. Hope it is clear. Okay. Fine, then if there are no more questions, I'll end the session for today. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Thank you, co-host and participants, for your active participation. See you all next week at 7:30 p.m. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. We've got chapter
Krishna.
5, 6, 7. The presentation of chapter 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Yes, Mataji, I have posted in the group.
I think I got only 5.
I think one chapter, no, I have posted all.
Is it okay? I'll check once again then.
Okay. Fine then. Okay. Hare